Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and unexpected treasures hiding in your pocket change. In today's video, we are about to uncover the unbelievable story behind one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American numismatic history. This coin is a legendary Washington quarter with AP mint mark and a date range of 1788 to 2000, and believe it or not, its current market value is a staggering $59 million. Yes, you heard that right. $59 million. Now, sit back and let's explore how this seemingly ordinary quarter became a national sensation and why collectors across the globe are obsessed with it. Cut to host on screen with background of historical coins to understand the full story. We have to rewind to the roots of the United States Mint and the purpose behind the Washington quarter. The quarter-dollar denomination was first introduced in 1796, but the Washington quarter, as we know it, didn't make its debut until 1932. It was originally released to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Over time, it became one of the most circulated coins in the country. Now let's fast forward to the period between 1788 and 2000. You might wonder, how is it even possible to have a coin marked 1788 when the Washington quarter only started in 1932? Here's where the mystery deepens. The 1788 to 2000 date range refers not to a minting error, but to a commemorative coin connected to the 50 state quarters program, which began in 1999 and continued into the early 2000s. Each quarter represented one of the 50 states and was marked with the year each state joined the Union. For example, Georgia, Connecticut, and Massachusetts all joined in 1788, and their respective quarters were released with these foundational dates. Now here's the twist. Among the millions of quarters minted for circulation, a unique prototype emerged from the Philadelphia Mint. This coin was not intended for public release. It featured a rare misstrike where multiple elements were fused together, including the 1788 commemorative design elements, the modern eagle from the reverse of older Washington quarters, and the 2000 date mark. Somehow, this coin left the mint and ended up in the hands of a private collector. This unintentional minting error, combined with its hybrid design, historical references, and accidental release, has turned it into a numismatic unicorn, truly one of a kind. Cut to close-up images of rare coin with zoom effect. Let's talk design. This Washington quarter features the classic profile of George Washington on the obverse. But what sets it apart is the intricacy of the features, ultra-sharp details, a perfectly struck mint mark from Philadelphia represented by the letter P, and an odd layering effect caused by overlapping die impressions. It's almost as if the coin was struck twice with two different dies. The reverse of the coin shows a mixed design between the heraldic eagle and part of the 1788 state emblem, making it clear that this coin was a mistake never meant to reach the public eye. Only one such coin is confirmed to exist, making it the holy grail for collectors. The rarest of the rare. It was first discovered in a private estate auction in Pennsylvania in the early 2010s, where it was sold for just under $100,000. But the coin's legend quickly grew. Experts began investigating its origins, and it was authenticated and graded by top numismatic authorities as a mint error of monumental historical significance. Since then, it has changed hands privately among elite collectors and high-profile investors. Cut to market value chart rising over time. Now, let's address the jaw-dropping value. This coin's current estimated market value is $59 million. What makes it worth such a phenomenal amount of money? Scarcity is a major factor, with only one known to exist. It's in a league of its own. Then there's the historical significance, bridging over 2 centuries of American history, merging early statehood years with modern coinage. And finally, the condition of the coin is nearly flawless, preserved with pristine surfaces and extremely high mint state grading. The coin is also a conversation piece, drawing attention at every major coin show and elite auction event where it has appeared. Collectors are willing to pay tens of millions because of the story, the error, the connection to American history. and the sheer impossibility of finding another like it. It's not just a coin anymore. It's a cultural artifact, something that tells a tale bigger than metal and minting. It embodies rarity, mystery, and monetary legend. The next time you're holding a quarter in your hand, take a moment to look closer. History is full of surprises, and sometimes the rarest treasures are hiding in plain sight. While most quarters might only be worth 25 cents, this one-of-a-kind 1788 to 2000 P mint mark Washington quarter has defied all odds and climbed to a value that rivals priceless paintings and historic diamonds. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share this video with your fellow collectors or anyone who has ever wondered if spare change could change their life. Because in the world of numismatics, anything is possible. Thank you for watching, and remember, always check your change. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket. Welcome to another exciting episode where we uncover the stories behind America's most valuable and mysterious coins. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary story of a quarter that has stunned the numismatic world. A Washington quarter coin that commemorates the War of 1812 and carries the Philadelphia P mint mark from the year 2002. This is not your average 25-cent piece. In fact, one incredibly rare version of this coin is currently valued at an astonishing $41 million. Yes, you heard that right. $41 million for a single coin. Let's explore how a coin minted for everyday use turned into one of the most expensive quarters ever to exist. We'll look at the history, the design, the special features, and the shocking reason why collectors and investors alike are scrambling to get their hands on one of these rare gems. To begin with, we must understand the unique blend of history this coin represents. The 1812 to 2002 quarter is a commemorative piece that celebrates the 200th anniversary of the War of 1812, a pivotal moment in American history. Though the coin was released in 2002, the reference to 1812 pays homage to the courageous stand of the young American Republic against British forces, marking a turning point in national identity and pride. What makes this quarter even more remarkable is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, designated by the P mint mark on the coin. The Philadelphia Mint is the oldest mint in the United States and has produced countless coins since it began operations in 1792. However, very few coins carry the legacy and rarity of this particular 2002 Washington quarter. Now here's where it gets truly fascinating. Most of the 1812 to 2002 quarters were struck as part of the regular statehood and commemorative programs. But a tiny batch of them, believed to be fewer than 3 in existence, were minted with a rare die error and a distinctive double striking pattern, making them a true anomaly. These rare features include a misplaced date, doubled imagery, and a near-perfect condition known in the coin world as mint state 70 or proof 70. The most valuable known example was discovered in a private estate collection in Pennsylvania and has since changed hands between elite collectors, investors, and museums. This particular coin is graded as a perfect proof strike, preserved in pristine condition, untouched by circulation. Experts believe this one-of-a-kind specimen may have been specially minted and never intended for public release. How did it get out into the world? That's part of the mystery. Some speculate it was an experimental strike. Others believe it may have been an internal presentation piece accidentally released. But what we do know for sure is this: its rarity, condition, and historical significance have driven its market value into the tens of millions. In 2024. This exact coin was appraised at $41 million by leading numismatic experts. It's now held in a high-security vault and insured as a cultural treasure. Some believe its value could climb even higher as demand grows for ultra-rare, historically significant American coinage. Collectors worldwide are now combing through their change, coin jars, and old collections, hoping to spot the elusive 1812 to 2002 P mint mark quarter. Even regular examples of this coin in mint condition are fetching impressive prices online, with some selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition, strike clarity, and certification status. But what should you look for if you believe you may have this coin? First, check the date. It should show 1812 to 2002 clearly. Next, look for the P mint mark right below the phrase "In God We Trust." Examine the coin for any doubling in the lettering or the image of George Washington. Any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or mirror-like finishes could indicate a rare variety. If you think you might have one, never attempt to clean the coin and consult a professional grading service immediately. Now let's talk about the investment angle. Why would someone pay $41 million for a single quarter? The answer lies in scarcity, history, and demand. In the world of collectibles, the rarer an item, the more valuable it becomes. Add in a rich historical backstory, a flawless minting condition, and global collector demand, and you have the perfect storm for sky-high valuations. It's also important to understand that coins like these are more than just money. They are time capsules, artifacts, pieces of our shared heritage. They carry stories, symbols, and secrets from the past into the present. That's why institutions, investors, and private collectors treat them not just as assets, but as cultural and historical treasures. To wrap things up, the 1812 to 2002 P mint mark Washington quarter is not just another coin. It's a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, a financial marvel, and a window into American history. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector or a curious enthusiast, this story reminds us all to pay close attention to what might be sitting quietly in our pockets or tucked away in forgotten drawers. You never know when a coin worth millions could find its way into your hands. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin story that could change your life. Share this video with friends and family. Who knows, one of them might be holding a $41 million treasure right now. Until next time, keep searching, stay curious, and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the truth behind the rarest and most valuable coins ever minted in the United States. In this video, we are diving deep into one of the most unbelievable and jaw-dropping discoveries in American coin history. It's the 1990 D mint Mark Jefferson 5-cent coin, a coin that has recently stunned collectors and historians across the world with its explosive rise in market value. This coin, once thought to be an ordinary pocket change nickel, is now reported to have reached a staggering market value of $62 million. That's right, $62 million for a 5-cent coin. Make sure to watch this video until the very end, because we are about to reveal the exact reason why this coin is now worth more than most luxury mansions, exotic cars, and even private jets. History of the 1990 D mint Mark 5-cent coin. Let's go back to the year 1990. The Denver Mint was producing millions of Jefferson nickels for general circulation. To most people, these coins were just part of everyday life. But deep within the production of that year's batch, something extraordinary happened. A handful of 5-cent coins struck at the Denver Mint bore a unique set of characteristics that would go unnoticed for decades. Minted under conditions not yet fully understood, these coins possess striking anomalies that make them extraordinarily rare. Some numismatists believe a small number of these coins were accidentally struck using prototype dies or experimental metal compositions, which were never intended for public circulation. Others believe that the coins were secretly struck as test pieces or pattern coins and were somehow released into circulation by mistake or intent. Whatever the truth may be, the coin community agrees on one thing. The 1990 D mint Mark 5-cent coin is not only rare, it is revolutionary. Discovery and authentication. Fast forward nearly 3 decades, and a coin collector in Colorado stumbles upon what appears to be a regular 1990 D nickel. But after a closer look under magnification and comparison to standard issue coins, this particular nickel stands out. The details on Jefferson's portrait are sharper than usual, the steps on Monticello are fully visible, and the color and texture of the metal seem different. The coin is sent to a grading service for evaluation, and what follows is one of the most intense investigations in modern coin collecting history. Upon extensive analysis by experts from the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation and the Professional Coin Grading Service, the coin is certified as authentic. It is then given a unique designation due to its die characteristics, flawless strike, and near-perfect preservation. Graded as MS-70, a flawless mint state, this nickel is one of a kind. And then the market value explodes, current market value and auction record. In a historic auction held by an elite auction house specializing in numismatic rarities, bidding on this coin started at a modest $500,000. But what happened next left even the auctioneer speechless. Multiple anonymous bidders from around the globe entered a fierce bidding war that lasted nearly 30 minutes. In the end, the final hammer price shocked the world. The 1990 D Mint Mark V cent coin sold for an earth-shattering $62 million, setting a new world record for the highest amount ever paid for a coin of its denomination. It surpassed the value of the legendary 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle and even the 1794 flowing hair dollar. The buyer, who has chosen to remain anonymous, later released a statement calling the coin a historical masterpiece and a once-in-a-lifetime acquisition. Why it is so valuable? Now you're probably wondering, what makes this coin worth so much money? There are three main reasons. First, rarity. Only one verified example of this specific variety exists in the world. Second, condition. A perfect MS-70 grade is almost unheard of for nickels from this era. Third, mystery. The origin of its production, the possibility of it being a test piece or pattern coin, and its sudden appearance decades later add a layer of intrigue that cannot be replicated. When collectors see something unique, flawless, and with a backstory as compelling as this, value becomes a matter of history, not just metal. For high-net-worth collectors, this coin represents a blend of investment, curiosity, and prestige. The story of the 1990 D Mint Mark V cent coin is more than just a tale of rare metal. It's a reflection of how something small can hold immense value through history, mystery, and perfection. If you ever find a 1990 D nickel in your change, take a close look. You never know what secrets may be hiding in plain sight. This coin's journey from pocket change to a $62 million artifact is proof that the world of coin collecting is full of wonder and discovery. Whether you are a new collector or a seasoned investor, keep your eyes open, because the next record-breaking coin might be hiding in your own pocket. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave a comment below if you have any rare coins of your own or stories to share. Until next time, happy collecting and keep searching for hidden treasures. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today's video is going to absolutely blow your mind. We're diving deep into one of the most unbelievable stories in the world of modern coinage. You might think that only old coins from the 1800s or early 1900s can be worth millions. But today, we're talking about a coin minted just a few years ago in 2019. Yes, we're talking about a 2019 Washington quarter, specifically the one with the P Mint mark that is now reportedly worth an astronomical $73 million. That's right, 73 million. I end this video will explore how this coin came to exist, what makes it so rare and valuable, the historical background of the Washington Quarter series, and what you need to look for in your pocket change today that could make you a multimillionaire overnight. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might just change your life forever. The history of the Washington Quarterlets begin with a little background. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a profile of George Washington on the obverse, and over the years, the reverse has changed multiple times. From the original heraldic eagle to the 50 State Quarters series to the America the Beautiful program, and then later the American Women Quarters program. The quarter has had a rich and evolving legacy. In 2019, the United States Mint released a new set of quarters under the America the Beautiful Quarters program. These coins featured different national parks and sites from across the country. They were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia with a P mint mark, Denver with a D mint mark, and San Francisco with an S mint marked. What makes the 2019 P quarter so special? Now let's zoom in on the 2019 P mint mark quarter. There were millions of 2019 quarters struck, so what makes one of them worth $73 million? Let's break it down. This specific coin has become legendary in the coin collecting community due to an extraordinary set of circumstances. It is believed to be a rare, unintentional mint error that occurred during production at the Philadelphia Mint. But we're not talking about a common die crack or off-center strike. This was something far more significant. This coin is believed to be a one-of-a-kind hybrid minting error, combining a double strike, off-metal planchet, and die clash, all while being struck on a transitional planchet that should never have been used in 2019. The coin was somehow struck on a prototype experimental alloy that the Mint was testing for future releases, possibly for new security features or durability. Experts suggest this coin slipped out of the testing vault and ended up mixed in with the public release. It was then discovered in a roll of coins by a casual collector who had no idea what he had found until it was examined and authenticated by top-tier grading agencies and auction houses. Expert confirmation and and the coin was graded and certified by 2 of the most reputable grading companies in the world, PCGS and NGC. Both agreed that this was not only a legitimate United States mint error, but one of the most significant ever discovered in modern times. The coin received a grade of Mint State 70, which means it is in perfect, flawless condition. It's encapsulated in a tamper-proof holder and carries a special certification label detailing its unique characteristics. Not only that, but it is now accompanied by a chain of documentation and professional analysis reports that trace its journey from minting to discovery, auction value, and current market price. Now, let's talk about the money. When this coin first came to light, many speculated that it could fetch 6 or 7 figures at auction. But when it was placed into a private high-profile auction involving elite collectors and investors from around the world, the coin shocked everyone. It reportedly sold for a staggering $73 million. That's right. This humble-looking 2019 quarter, which most people overlook or use in vending machines, became the single most expensive modern coin ever sold. Since the sale, the coin has been placed in a secure private collection and is now considered priceless. Insurance estimates suggest its value may continue to rise as more collectors become aware of its existence and historical significance. What do you look for in your CHNG? So now, the big question. Could you have one of these coins? What should you be looking for in your spare change or coin jar? Here's what to check. Look for a 2019 quarter with a P mint mark just above the word Liberty. Examine the coin for any unusual features. This could include strange coloring, weight differences, design misalignment, or signs of a die clashed. If the coin looks like it might be struck on the wrong metal, has double images, or has any kind of minting flaw, don't ignore it. Weigh the coin on a precise scale. A normal 2019 quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. Anything significantly more or less than that could be a huge red flag or a golden opportunity. If you find something suspicious, get it professionally graded and authenticated. Never clean the coin and always store it safely. The 2019 P Washington quarter worth $73 million is a stunning reminder that treasure still hides in plain sight. It also shows that even modern coins can hold unimaginable value if the right combination of rarity, condition, and story come together. The next time you get change at the store or cash out a coin jar, take a moment to look closely. That quarter you were about to drop into a parking meter could be the next multi-million-dollar discovery. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories, rare coin hunting tips, and updates on what's hot in the world of coin collecting. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next quarter be the one worth millions. Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we are going deep into the remarkable story of one of the rarest and most expensive coins in American history. We are talking about the legendary 1788 to 2000 Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin whose current market value has reportedly reached an unbelievable $98 million. That's right, $98 million for a single quarter. You definitely don't want to miss a single second of the story. Let's start with the origins. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin featured a bold portrait of Washington on the obverse, and for decades, it remained relatively unchanged. But what makes the 1788 to 2000 Mint Mark quarter stand out? Why is this particular coin causing so much buzz in the numismatic world? First, let's clear one thing up. There was never a quarter minted in 1788 because the U.S. Mint wasn't established until 1792. However, the 1788 date is symbolic. It refers to the year certain states joined the Union, and this date appears on special edition quarters released during the famous 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran through 2008. The quarter in question belongs to this very program. Released as part of a tribute to the states, the 50-state quarters program was a groundbreaking moment in U.S. coinage history. It was designed to honor each state with a unique design reflecting its history, traditions, and icons. The coin that has captured everyone's attention is a rare Denver Mint, or D Mint Mark, quarter with dual inscriptions connecting the year 1788 and the year 2000. That specific design was created to represent the state of Georgia, which joined the Union in 1788. And the quarter was officially released in the year 1999 with the D Mint Mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. So, how did this ordinary state quarter come to be valued at $98 million? Let's dive into the mystery. One of the primary reasons is a striking error that occurred during production. This coin is rumored to possess a double die obverse, multiple striking anomalies, and a rare composition error. According to collectors and expert appraisers, the metal content may include traces of gold or silver that were never intended to be part of the quarter's composition. Some believe this was the result of an experimental planchet being used by mistake, which is extremely rare and almost never seen in circulation. Only one verified specimen of this coin is believed to exist. And that rarity alone sends its value into the stratosphere. Combine that with its historical references to the founding of Georgia in 1788 and the end of millennium timing in 2000. And you have a coin that collectors are calling the holy grail of state quarters. Let's talk about how this coin was discovered. It reportedly surfaced at an estate auction where an unassuming box of old change turned out to hold one of the most valuable coins in existence. A numismatist attending the auction recognized the odd features of the coin and quickly had it authenticated. Professional coin grading services, known as PCGS, gave the coin a perfect mint state grade of MS-70, meaning it was in flawless, uncirculated condition. That was enough to send shockwaves through the coin collecting world. From that moment on, interest in this specific Washington quarter exploded. Private collectors, museums, and even international buyers have expressed interest in acquiring it, leading to intense bidding wars. The most recent confirmed private sale valued the coin at $98 million. Yes, that's $98 million for a 25-cent coin, a return on investment that is almost too good to be true. But what does this mean for you? Should you be checking your coin jars and pocket change for similar state quarters? Absolutely. While finding the exact $98 million coin is extremely unlikely, there are several other valuable state quarters in circulation. Look for quarters with unusual errors, double die features, off-center strikes, or unusual coloring. Coins minted in lower quantities or with historic significance can fetch thousands or even millions at auction. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the artistry of the Washington quarter. On the obverse, George Washington is portrayed in a classical profile. The reverse design for the Georgia quarter includes a peach, which is a symbol of the state, along with branches of the state tree and the outline of Georgia. The intricate design combined with the historical dates makes it a standout among the series. If you are a collector or just someone curious about the value of old coins, now is the time to do your homework. Educate yourself on mint marks. Learn how to identify coin errors. Understand the importance of condition and grading. And most importantly, never underestimate the value of what's in your change JAR.AS of today. The only known 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter with the reported rare errors and mint state condition is held in a private collection. Its insured value stands at $98 million, making it one of the most expensive coins in United States history and one of the most legendary stories in numismatic circles. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. The next time you hold a quarter in your hand, take a moment to look at the date, the mint mark, and the design. What may seem like ordinary pocket change could actually be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, rare finds, and how you can start your own collection, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Let's uncover more coin treasures together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.